Hello angels, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back and I'm finally filming my Facetune tutorial that you guys have asked for. I'm sorry it's taking me this long, but I'm excited. I get a lot of questions on how I edit my pictures, how I get them to look so vibrant, or how I make the pictures look so detailed. All the questions that you guys always tend to ask on those. If you guys are looking at my shirt, it's not like a weird shirt, I promise. It's the Lion King. Ooh. If you guys are stuck with how you edit your photos, or if you guys want to know how to edit makeup photos and how I personally do it, then definitely keep on watching. If you guys want to learn how to edit other kind of photos, then this is not the video for you. This is mainly focusing on the face, the look, the makeup, you know, the glamour. Hopefully this background looks cute because I want to fake the funk like I'm James Charles, even though I'm not. So we go ahead and get started. Be sure to subscribe down below. Be sure to hit the post notification bell right next to it so you get a notification when my next video is live. Be sure to hop onto my Instagram and go follow me on Snapchat and Twitter. They are all Mitchelmakeup except my Snapchat is Mitchell Amaya. Be sure to follow me on there as well if you want to learn more like day-to-day things, just because I feel like it's more easier to go on there. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So I have my phone here and I already have my app open. So I'm gonna go into my photo and video folder, which basically has all my apps that I use for editing. There's so many apps, honestly. There's a billion apps. There's a billion ways to edit your photos. There's a billion ways to do everything. So obviously you can tell that I have so many apps, but I feel like everything is there for a reason. It provides different filters or light effects or different things to make your photo more iconic. I've learned how to edit more like stylized photos or like a theme photo for different apps and stuff like that. So yeah, but this is particularly for my beauty pictures like so. So let's get into it. Okay, so what I'm gonna go first into is Facetune. Facetune, a lot of people get scared from this app, and honestly, this video is pretty much a Facetune video, but it's technically how I do my pictures, even though I feel like I've gotten really good at not really editing so much excess that I feel like I've gotten really good at it. So you're gonna hit the on the upper left corner there is a camera. You're gonna hit open photo. I'm gonna go to my favorites and it's this picture that we're gonna edit, which I love, that I took from Snapchat, and I love that it's like super like on a bed, super cute or whatever. There's obviously like some things I would like to change, so yeah. So let me actually brighten up my phone a little bit because it's a little dark. So if you can tell, it was obviously taken with my front camera. I have my Lumi case obviously, so it's a little bit more lighted, which thank God, because it got some of the eyeshadow. But there's obviously some tweaks that I want to do to the photo to make it look more perfect, more amazing, and to get a better photo. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and first go into the Reshape tool. Now this tool can make your body and your face look very different if you use it crazy. But if you just do little nips and tucks, I feel like it works very, very well. And you know, there's always reasons, but obviously you can do whatever you want to feel more better on your Instagram. I'm just letting you know. Thank you very much. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in first, and I like to lower my forehead because honestly, like, I have the hugest forehead of my life, and I don't like that to look on Instagram. So if I can avoid that, I will do so. So I'm gonna go in with the Reshape tool. I go to move and then I go to refine. I really rarely ever use the Reshape one. Sometimes the resize one if I want to make my lips look bigger, or let's say like my left eye is really looking smaller because of an angle or something, I can just pop it a little bit bigger. It just depends on what you're going to use it for. I'm going to lower down my hairline. Now you don't have to, but I like to do this just so it like, wow. So yeah, so I don't know if you, oh, see, look how crazy that looks. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, So I don't know if you can tell, but like if I look directly at the camera, you cannot see that I have a bump. But if I look more forward, you see that my nose isn't perfectly beautiful like I would like it to be. That's what God gave me, and my mom and my dad. So until I get a nose job, this is what I gotta do. So I hit the refine tool, I go into my nose more, and as you can see, the bump is like right here. So I just kind of like straighten out this bump. So my nose doesn't have a bump, and it just looks more straight. How I like it to look. I would like to like slim my face a little bit more, like pinching it in. You don't have to. I feel like right here is where I'm gonna do it, like on this area right here. Just a bit, just so it looks more snatchy snatch. Because sometimes when like you're laying on your bed and you just get like all of this angle, it's just not the cutest thing ever. So if you just nip and tuck, and I mean, I do mean this like a little bit, like obviously like that just looks more crazy, but I think it looks better. So I think that is all the reshaping we're doing. Basically, I just kind of wanted to look more snatched, more pretty, instead of it having that look. Anyway, so obviously like there's not much of a difference already. So yes. So now I'm going to go off to and hit the details tool. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of try to go over my eyes just a little bit more. We will definitely work on that. Go over the eyebrows. I like the eyebrows to look more pretty, the eyelashes, and my lip gloss that I'm wearing with my Kylie lip kit. I've been into Kylie lately. And yeah, like that's literally the only places where I will put the sharpening feature because I think it looks better. So now I think I'm gonna go into filters. Now filters on Facetune has changed my life because I used to never use this little part of Facetune, and then now I use it all the time just because it works very well if you want something more highlighted or more darkened, or if you need like some kind of an adjustment or anything like that. It works really well. So I'm gonna hit lighter in the lower lighting filters. So there's paper, lighting, texture, lens, whatever. I go to lighting and then I hit lighter, which is the next one, and you can see how the picture just changes. Obviously just clear that out, but I like it to look more vibrant. So there's like at the bottom right corner there is like two little boxes. That's basically the before and after. Basically what I'm gonna use this for is for my eyes, so my eyes don't look so friggin' dark and all this shadow. See how my eyes just look way better now? Correct some of my highlights, some of my, not mess with the eyeshadow, but my highlights and my face just to make my face look better. I am using the Nikita Dragon, you know, the little perfecting powder, but in this angle it's not looking like it's perfect. So then I'm just going to kind of just like tap over that. Basically what I like to do, as you can see, is I like to use picker. Pick whatever color you want to do. It'll click it. In the palette, it'll try to grab it, and then now it'll go to tones, and then it'll look better. See how like now that looks way better? If you want to do something in the center, then you have like a nose bridge. Whenever I'm doing the picker tool and all of the tones, I don't like to drag because I feel like if I drag then it's just too much and it looks fake. If I tap, it looks better. So yeah, I'm kind of looking a little bit more red here. Just bring more highlights. This obviously is my blush color, but it's so friggin' low. I'm just adding more of like a blush. And then I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. You can pick the one from the chin. I kind of honestly want to grab the one from my lip and just kind of tap over my lip See how like that just kind of went over that? A little bit on the nose, on the inner corner. And just kind of go over with the eraser tool just so it doesn't look so crazy. And then go over with the cheekbone area because my highlight's popping. But in certain lighting, it just doesn't look so amazing. Make it look crazy because, like, if it ain't that crazy, that ain't that crazy. But I feel like it just helps look better. It pulls the photo better. My makeup looks better if my highlight is like this. Usually if I have like a photo and I can do this where like light is just attaching or the light is reflecting off my highlight, then I really don't have to. But since this is, like, you can see it's slowly like hidden in there, but it just helps it out a little bit more. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I do for that. So you can see now we just look more snatchy. So I'm gonna go on my pillows and I'm gonna make them lighter. So I'm gonna go back to filters. This time I'm gonna hit the first one and I'm gonna do BW Silver and it's at 100. I'm gonna go to expose and go kind of light. And then I'm just gonna go in my pillow area. And I'm just gonna color. This is where you can do as much dragging, dropping, all of that. Even though my sheets are white, they're not as vibrantly white as like this background or something. Okay, so as you can see, here is the before and here's the after with the background. I just feel like it looks more crystal clear. And then I always like to go to the before and after just because, you know, you never know what the heck you got. Okay, great. So then this is the before on this app, and this is after. As you can see, I just feel like it looks way better, and you can definitely go use that. So here's the photo. Now I'm gonna go into Facetune 2, and this is where I get all cutesy wootsy. So Facetune 2, super duper easy to use. This one does cost money. It's not as expensive. I mean, this one is more like a monthly thing, so if you want to spend the money, go for it. If you don't, then don't do it. I do pay it just because I feel like it works best because of what the features I use it for. So if you guys notice, my eyes are not crystal clear. Let me reshape my eye because this little curve here is kind of bothering me. And then I can just like lift that up. See how like you can make your eyes look better too? Peachy. Okay, so here's a tip for me to you. Super easy how to make your eyes look better. My eyes are dark brown. Unfortunately, my contacts are clear, so I don't have like those cool colored eyes. But you can definitely achieve that with pictures by faking the funk, because this has an eye section. And when you're in the eye section, you can hit the lens and you can change the color. Brilliant. Okay, so here's how I do it. So I go to details because this lets me move the picture around. And then I go to lens again, and then I just kind of make sure it matches. So make sure it kind of goes. And then I just wipe off where the eye area closes. So then it looks like it's my eyeball, but it's really not. But for me, I use the brown one. Because I feel like the brown one is brown, but it's more of a lighter brown. And then I like to hit a little bit higher on the lens and then more detail. Now, my eyes look pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys didn't know that. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, So another one that I use is backdrop. Not for this photo because it's on a bed, but usually for like a picture that I'm taking here, I will just backdrop this background and I will change it to whatever I want to use. I use the same thing for my Spider-Man picture, for my Phoenix picture, for a lot of pictures I use it for. It just helps me get a good background. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing that I go in is I go to Retouch. I will go again, and because my highlighter doesn't look perfect area, whatever, I feel like I have to go back in and just make it look better. So now this looks way better. But here is basically what I feel like works the best. And that is Vibrance. Vibrance is going to change your life, especially if you do an eyeshadow look like this one, or any color or any vibrant color, and you feel like if you saturate your picture and then your skin turns orange and you're like, what the hell, how did I just like, I don't want to do that. And then if you use other apps, it's like, oh my god, it just looks like I put a filter over it and it's such a harsh line and it's annoying, I know. But if you use Vibrance, it is also 1 a.m. in the morning, so if I sound crazy, I'm sorry. If it's like this, so I'm gonna hit Vibrance and I'm just gonna go over my eyeshadow. Look at the difference. Obviously that's too bright, but that just helped my eyeshadow. Even though my eyeshadow was super bright in person, I also like to go with my blush. And then I go in with texture if it's like a shimmer color. Even though it's not gonna show, I just feel like it helps like detail it up. Add some sharpen on my eyes. So then, as you can see, look at that difference. That's literally what I use this app for. They obviously have more different cute things, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I go to edit, and then I go with the contrast. You can obviously change it. Add a little bit more color. This one, as you can see, I'm telling you, it's crazy how much it'll go. But you need everything to have a little bit more of a, and I don't like to go crazy anymore. I used to do that, but I don't do it anymore. Okay, so here is the photo before Facetune 2, and this is what it looks like after Facetune 2. I just feel like it finishes it off perfectly. It makes it look better. It makes it look amazing. That's the trick with the eyeshadow, you guys. It's super duper easy. I think that was pretty much what I feel like made to look more better. Okay, like sometimes I feel like with a picture, either the lighting's wrong and you have to relight it on Facetune, correct some shadows, it makes it look more beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. And now you have a perfect photo. And now I can successfully upload that to Instagram. Okay, so this is the before picture for Instagram, and this is the after picture. Obviously, this is a process. I definitely use both of these apps now. I used to use heavily like Enlight for some things, or Afterlight. But now it's just gotten to the point where I just use these two apps, and I think it's a good mixture for me, and I feel like it just works better. So yeah, that is everything. Okay, so that is everything on how I edit my Instagram pictures for a makeup photo, like something cute, sexy, snazzy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to let me know if you learned something, or if you are now going to change your pictures and do it like this. I think they work very, very well. Obviously, remember that less is more in some cases, and then you can always change the bar to make it higher, lower, make it look amazing. I think it's important to play around with your pictures, because we all have different pictures. Each picture will be different, I promise. Some pictures will really need a little bit of work, and some pictures need a little bit more, but you know, it just depends on the photo. I feel like whenever I take pictures with my camera, I feel like I don't really have to edit as much, Facetune can be scary for sure, but as long as you use it in the right ways, it is not as bad. As long as you're not editing or adding color. I feel like if you are starting and making a completely brand new look, then maybe that's kind of not really good. And but as long as you have your shadow there, you'll edit it, you'll fix it, maneuver it the way that you want to, I think it looks good. I think you should always be proud of the end result. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, if you want anything updated from me, let me know. I plan on doing a updated what's on my iPhone video, just so you guys are aware. And yeah, before we get into the brand new iPhone 11 and all that jazz that's coming in September, because it's always in my birthday week, always. But yeah, I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below. Be sure to head over to my Instagram for all my amazing pictures like this one. And you may see this picture soon on my Instagram. You never know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day or night. I will see you angels in the following video. I'm like, it is 2 a.m. and I'm about to sleep. Also, my friend wants me to go to the gym, and I'm tired. Bye.